Questions are about the area of the Second Thomas Shoal, Admiral. Do we patrol there? Do we have a presence there? I personally was there about a month ago, and I saw the activity that's happening. I believe the ship that's called the Sierra Madre that's on the Second Thomas Shoal. And much to my chagrin, I saw a Chinese Coast Guard cutter there, and I saw a Chinese frigate. I think it was a frigate there. Do we have any presence in that area? Does the United States Coast Guard have a presence there? And then what are your activities there, and what do you do there?
We have an outstanding relationship with the Philippine Coast Guard. We do patrol in areas in and around the Philippines. All of that run and coordinated with our DoD friends from the 7th Fleet. What we do with the Philippines is we prepare their force to go ahead and put forth their sovereignty and enforce their sovereignty. We do that through maritime law enforcement and security training. In fact, in the Philippines, that is our largest security assistance program that we have. And just a couple of weeks ago, or within the last couple of weeks, we opened up an entire training center for those types of efforts, as well as how to maintain their equipment and things of that nature. Our relationship is extremely strong, and I personally engage with the Commandant of the Philippine Coast Guard to always ask, what else can we do for you to help you prepare to go out there and enforce your sovereignty?
The Chinese have also built some man-made islands out there that, from what we saw, had radar sites. It looked like maybe even anti-aircraft sites. And they act as if somehow they own the place. Do we recognize that? Do we patrol those areas? Or do we make sure that shipping is allowed to progress through that area without being challenged by the PRC?
Sir, we work with several nations in and about that region, all like-minded partners that are interested in maritime governance. And frankly, maritime governance is the key to what's going on here. We want to bolster our partners' capacity and capability to push forth their sovereign rights in all different facets. So if it's transiting their waters, or if it's fisheries, the legal, unreported, unregulated fisheries, we want to help them to do that to the best of our ability.
Have you seen a rise in the intimidation by the PRC, by the CCP towards other nations in the area?
We have certainly seen a rise in that type of aggression from actors like the China Coast Guard, and we have worked again with our partners to how do you go about and push your sovereignty forward and defend yourself while that is happening.
Okay, very good. But again, do we have a presence there? I know you say you work with our partners, but does the United States Coast Guard actually have a presence there to show that we're undeterred by Chinese aggression, by Chinese intimidation, their illegal claims of sovereignty over some of these islands and the areas around them, their illegal claim to sovereignty over the Second Thomas Shoal? Do we have a presence there to say that, no, we do not recognize your claims to this, and we're here, and we're here to stay? Do we do that?
We have, over the last year, we've actually had 3 of our national security cutters deploy into the region to work very closely through Indo-Pacific and 7th Fleet. Right now, we have a national security cutter in the region as we speak. The other way we get about in our regions is through fast response cutters, smaller vessels that work in the Oceania part of the Indo-Pacific. And there are 4 additional fast response cutters that are on our unfunded priority.
I've only got 25 seconds. I need to get this answered. What is the greatest existential threat in the area? Is it climate change, or is it the PRC?
Talking to many of our partners' top things are climate change, followed by fisheries.
By fisheries, not the PRC.
followed by fisheries and those malign actors that go ahead and steal their sovereign and rights and those types of things. A lot caused by the
Is
disintermediation
that your
of
personal
China.
opinion too, or is that your partner's personal opinion?
That is what I have heard through
I'm asking for
talking
your
with partners.
personal
So
opinion.
it's
I'm
my
asking your
personal.
personal opinion. What's your personal opinion?
Sir, my personal opinion is that it is about maritime governance and how that breaks down sovereignty of the various nations. And what we're trying to do is help bolster that maritime governance.
Fair enough. My time is up. I now